Hello, everyone. Turn off my air conditioner here. DSP here with another, unfortunately, not good news video. Even worse, quite honestly, than the video I put out a couple days ago in regards to the fact that I had false copyright claims filed against me on my YouTube vlogging channel, The King of Hate Vlogs, in regards to some intros to a show called Ask the King that I do once a month, which were submitted by someone way back earlier this year. I was given permission to use those intros, and then that person decided to bide their time. Apparently, they were not a fan of mine, but actually a troll, and decided to file false copyright strikes against all of my vlogs of that style that had used that intro since February because they thought it was funny. So here we are, fast forward to 2 days later, today. And since that happened on Monday, I deleted all of the videos that used any kind of outsiders content on the King of Hate Vlogs, thinking, all right, you know, I'm protected now. That was the only channel where I ever used, like, intros or whatever from someone else who had submitted them. And quite honestly, did I think that anything else could possibly be at risk? No. Unfortunately, that's not the case, because as you guys and gals know, that I take fan art that I use in my pre-streams and my montages and things as a way to interact with the fans, to give back to you. You make awesome fan art for me. I play it during commercial breaks on my streams. I play it during the pre-streams of my streams, and it shows up in videos on YouTube, and you enjoy it. You like the fact that you have that interactivity with me. And I have a forum, a thread, on thekingofhate.com, my website that I own, where you can post it up. In fact, I'll actually show right now. Here is the first post in that thread when it was created back in December of 2014, saying, this is the thread where you can submit your artwork to be used in streams. That's the first post of the thread, meaning legally. If anyone posts content in that thread, it means it's legally okay to use in a fan art or a stream or a pre-stream or whatever that I see fit, because it says right freaking here that by posting in that thread, you are giving me permission to use it. Okay, that's what this post means. Legally, there's no leg to stand on. If you post something in that thread, I have permission to use it. Okay, so today I'm live streaming, and my live stream goes dead. Right near the end, by the way. It wasn't like it was mid-stream or early. It was just way near the end of the stream. The final match that I was going to play of Call of Duty Black Ops 3, the stream goes dead. And I'm looking, I'm like, well, I look like I'm still streaming. I don't understand what's going on. But then I see people in my stream chat saying, no, Phil, your stream is dead. I don't know what's going on. Your stream is dead. So I go to the YouTube page, which is the page you look at when you're streaming, and it says, YouTube has turned off your stream. Obviously, that's never happened before since I started streaming on YouTube since November. Something's gone wrong. So, of course, just like what happened with the King of Hate Vlogs, I refreshed my page on DSPGaming, and I got a big pop-up in my face forcing me to look at it saying, Dear DSPGaming, you have received a copyright strike against this particular video, and you can counter-notify it or whatever, blah, 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 but your ability to stream has been revoked because you have a copyright strike against your DSPGaming account. Now, keep in mind, my DSPGaming account is my bread and butter. This is what pays my bills. This is daily what I use to put out gameplay, to live stream. Without this channel, I don't have a job, all right? So anyone putting a copyright strike against the channel is not looking to make a point, is not looking to even troll so much than to end me, to say, I don't want you to exist anymore. I want you to go bankrupt and lose all your money and lose your house and lose your well-being because I basically want to hurt you physically, is what this says, okay? Now, if there was a legitimate copyright claim and I had actually stolen someone's content, then you have every right. But the bottom line is, the thing that was put as a copyright strike against me today was a piece of fan art. And I'll even show you the claim that was put up here. I think this is it. Hold on. Here it is. This was the claim put up, yes, ladies and gentlemen, for The Witcher 3 pre-stream from May 19th, 2015. So if you go back in there, you'll see it's the montage of fan art that I talk over for the pre-stream. Guess what it was? It was a picture of me sitting on my couch, okay, laughing, and someone had superimposed the game box of The Witcher 3 pushing me like this. That was the piece of art. So first of all, the artwork in question is already illegal because it used a still frame from my copyrighted video without my permission to make the piece of artwork. So legally, I own the art. It's just that simple. The ownership reverts back to me because you used my piece, my video illegally. You cannot do anything or make any kind of a claim on that via copyright. I own it. okay? But that's the piece of artwork that apparently is in question. So here it is, and of course you can see right here it says, Be Awesome One, right? Made the claim on the 19th, which was today. So you may say to yourself, what is this? I don't understand this process. Basically, here's what happened. This person, Be Awesome One, who is a troll, a known troll. This person trolls me in my stream chat all the time, comes in, says nasty shit, derails the stream chat. He gets banned. He comes back in with new IPs or new addresses or whatever it is, and gets back to the stream chat to troll some more. He's trolled my forums. He trolls my Twitter. He trolls everything. His entire life revolves around trolling me because he has no life. And that's the sad thing. If you look at this guy's Twitter account, if you look at this guy's, like, social footprint on the internet, he's a sociopath. There's no other ifs, ands, or buts about it. You can't explain it. If you look at the guy, he's a sociopath, okay? He's out to get me because he feels that there's something that I've done to wrong him over the years that he really wants to fucking hurt me. So apparently, what he did, if you can believe it, way back when, earlier this year, he posted up fan art on my forums. It might have been more than one piece, by the way, but he posted up fan art on my forums in this thread that legally gives me the rights to use it because of that statement, but he posted up the fan art first on his Twitter account. So it shows that earlier in May, he posted this up on his Twitter account. Then the next day or two, it was posted on my forums in that thread. Therefore, it shows a time precedent that he owned the artwork before it was posted on the forums, and therefore he owns legal copyright. Wrong, because the artwork in question is of me, taken from my video. I own the copyright on it, not him. But he doesn't understand copyright law. He just thinks he could do whatever he wants because he's a sociopath, okay? So I'll even show you, this is the post, if I remember correctly. That's not it, hold on. This is the post that was made in May of the artwork. Now, obviously, admittedly, look at the name, the sentence in there. It's a trollish sentence. It doesn't even seem to make much sense, but I liked the piece of artwork that was posted. And it's in the thread, so I have permission to use it. Unfortunately, as you can see, number one, I can't show you the art in this video, because if I showed you the art in this video, he'd probably claim this video too. Number two, he deleted the link. You can see there's a link to it. That link used to exist, but he deleted the link, so I can't show you the artwork anyway to show you that the forum's linked to the art, because he deleted it wisely. Oh, I'll delete it, and then I'll do the copyright claim. So he even tried to cover his tracks, okay? So this is him posting it up in May. So I don't know what happened. So in particular, the sociopath decides that today he's going to use this to try to get a copyright strike against my account. And YouTube is so stupid that it works. Now let me explain something about YouTube's copyright notification system. It's a piece of shit. It's completely automated. It's all robots. There's no actual, like, human decision making in the process. You submit either a video or a picture or a song. The YouTube computers use their computers to scan your work and verify that it existed before whatever work you're claiming stole it. Then it scans the work that you claim stole it. If it finds a match, copyright strike. That's it. There's no actual legal review of the content whatsoever. It's literally, with no kind of actual frame of reference, does it match? Yes, copyright strike. It's completely fucked. It makes no fucking sense. It's shoot first, ask questions later. It's the worst copyright match system on the fucking internet. But YouTube uses it, and everyone's subject to it. In general, no one has these kind of problems because people aren't sociopaths who are after them because they stream video games for a living like I do. Unfortunately, I have attracted the full-time attention of some of the most just fucking degraded people that they exist on the planet, apparently. So anyway, YouTube saying, okay, this existed on his Twitter on this day, this existed on YouTube on this day, it was on Twitter first, therefore, copyright strike granted, matched. So, that video gets taken down, my channel loses its streaming capabilities, and I can't stream on DSPGaming anymore, okay? Now, what did I do? Immediately when I ended the stream, I realized this was happening. I knew I had to take immediate action. Just like on Monday, remember I had to take immediate action and delete all these videos and hide all these videos on the King of Hate vlogs. I had to do the same fucking thing now for DSPGaming. So what did I do? I immediately said, okay, every single stream ever has to be made private. Because if I don't make every single stream ever that's an uncut stream private, anything that has a fan art in it, anyone could claim it. because YouTube is that fucking stupid. It's an automated robot system. So I spent about 45 minutes taking some 300 plus streams that I've done and archived on YouTube this year and making them private. Then I realized, oh shit, I also have the pre-stream videos that I record and I upload those separately. I had about 600 or so of those on YouTube spanning since early 2014 that I also had to manually hit all of them and make them private. That took over an hour. So about 2 hours of my time today, I had to go through all of my videos on DSPGaming and make them all private. I just had to. And a lot of people, well, you could just edit it. You could, no, you can't. My channel is at risk now. If this channel gets shut down, I have no means to make any money. This person is physically threatening myself, my well-being, Leanna's well-being, everyone's well-being here, because this person is a sociopath. I don't care if they think they have some kind of moral justification for what they're doing. It's fucking illegal. It's a physical threat. And I'm going to say this, all right, because I'm going to show you proof in a minute of who it is that's doing it, and that this was a person who set me up. I have definitive fucking proof of it, all right? It's one thing, earlier this year, I was DDoS attacked and swatted. And there's a group of people on the internet that call themselves whatever, and they're my detractors, right? And they circle jerk each other constantly on Twitter and on their own social media. They have their own streaming groups. They have their own fucking YouTube channels. And all they do is steal my content illegally, make funny montages, make fun of me, and say nasty stuff about me. And I can let it all go. And even when I was DDoS attacked and swatted, I tried to make a point in my reaction to those videos. I said, listen, the reason why those things happened earlier this year is because of these people, these sociopaths, who for whatever reason have nothing better to do with their lives than attack me. And this is literally full-time what they do. They follow every tweet I do, every move I make, and they have to comment something nasty about every positive thing that I've possibly done in my life. They have to turn it into a negative. That's what these people do. All right? And back then, in June, when I was DDoS attacked and swatted, their excuse, oh, well, Phil will say that we caused, but we didn't do it. We don't condone DDoS attacking, and we don't condone swatting. Well, what happened today is just as dangerous as someone putting a gun in my face. Because if I can't pay my bills, if I get my house fucking, foreclosed on because I can't stream or do videos anymore, which is what my job is, that's just as threatening as someone putting a gun in my face. So you have threatened my life, you've threatened my livelihood, and it's just as fucking bad as being swatted. So now, let's talk turkey. Because the person who did this to me, all right, where is he? That's not it. Here it is. Be Awesome One. All right. He, of course, will say, I never posted that on Phil's forums. That wasn't me. No, that wasn't me. It wasn't me. I have proof it's him, which I'm going to show you in a moment. But he's saying, no, it wasn't me. You can't pin this on, this isn't some kind of a conspiracy from his detractor groups. This is a piece of artwork I found I made in May, and Phil's been using this to make money for months, so I'm just gonna claim my copyright on it. First of all, Be Awesome One, whoever you fucking are. You don't have legal claim to it because it's my face, it's a rip from my video. Nothing you did, putting a box art of The Witcher pushing my face, made it a transformative work. It's my legal property, I own the copyright on it. You have no copyright claim on it. The only reason that YouTube even put up with your fucking nonsense is because it's an automated system and there's no people who work there basically doing it. It's all robots. So congratulations, you found a way to game the system. You're a sociopath. But now he's claiming right now it wasn't him. It wasn't me that did this on YouTube, on the King of Hate vlogs. It wasn't me, right? It wasn't me. You can't prove it was me. I did submit the copyright claim, but I never put that picture up on the King of Hate website. Oh yeah? Well, let me show you something. That's the copyright claim from Be Awesome One. That is the original post. Notice the name, Stevie Ray. Guess what? This guy is such a genius that he's posted on my website under the same IP multiple times. In fact, all of these accounts that you see on the right-hand side of your screen right now are the same person. Oh, gee, does that top account look a little familiar? Be Awesome One. And yeah, he's also done all these other accounts over the past year, every single one of which was a troll account, trolling myself and other people on my website. If you need proof he's a sociopath, he created 7 accounts, different accounts, to troll people on my website. Now you may say, but that's not definitive proof. Of course it's not. But how about the fact that his fucking Twitter account is the same exact avatar that he's fucking using for this troll account on my website? Oh, by the way, I have your IP, I have your name, and I have your address. So, congratulations. You fucked up. You really did. Be awesome one on Twitter. I have all your fucking personal information. Now, I'm going to say this up front. I'm not going to give it out. I'm not going to give it out. This is not a doxing video. I do not condone it. I will never give out someone's personal information or anything like that whatsoever. However, understand something. I got you. So, you're in trouble. If I hired a lawyer right now, I could sue you. False copyright, defamation. I have evidence of everything. You're lucky that I am busy. You're lucky that I don't have unlimited funds to go after you. You're lucky because I could if I wanted to. You fucked up. All right? And if anything, all that you've accomplished is that you've shown me that going forward, right, with my YouTube career, that I just need to have extra due diligence in everything that I do. That I need to be sure that if I'm going to use something from anyone, that I have to have it in writing, that I have permission, and that it's someone who I kind of personally have a relationship with that I would trust not to fucking do something like this, all right? Because the bottom line is, even if I have it in writing, a contract to use it, if that person still submitted it for YouTube copyright, it would still go through because it's an automated system that's a piece of shit. It's not worth a diddly dookie dump. It's completely and utterly fucking worthless. So, what's going to happen? You might be saying, well, Phil, what's going to happen now? Here's the deal. All right, here's the deal. Number one, I've already submitted a counter notification. I've already talked to Machinima about it. Machinima already assures me the counter notification absolutely both on the King of Hate vlogs and on DSPGaming are going to go through. The copyright notices and strikes against the channels will be removed, and I am going to get my live streaming capabilities back no matter what, okay? That's number one. So if you're a viewer of my content and you want to see me continue to live stream, don't worry, I'm getting the capability back. The only change that I'm going to have to make moving forward, I can no longer use fan-generated content. And I apologize for that. I love using fan art. I love viewing montages and showing that stuff off. I can't do it anymore. I cannot use fan-generated content because at any time if YouTube improved their copyright system, then I would say, okay, I'll take the risk. But until YouTube improves their copyright system, I can't take the risk. Because any Joe Schmo who on one day thinks that I said something nasty that they don't agree with, or even is a fan of mine and changes their mind a year later, this will be funny, could submit a copyright claim against me and it will go through regardless if they have a legal leg to stand on or not. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay. That's number one. Don't worry, my streams are coming back. Number two, when are my streams coming back? Well, that's up for debate. Machinima says they're talking with YouTube and they're going to try to get both the ban on streaming on the King of Hate vlogs and on DSPGaming removed as soon as possible, but there's no guarantee. Worst case scenario, it'll be 2 weeks. So worst case scenario, if nothing works out and they can't seem to get it to clear up, it will be 2 weeks from today, so probably either the 2nd or 3rd of September, which is the first week of September when I'll already be playing Metal Gear Solid 5 and Mad Max. My live streaming capabilities should come back. At the latest, hopefully, Machinima's influence with YouTube will help them to push along the process, and I'll be able to actually get my live streaming capabilities back earlier than that, all right? But there's no guarantee. There's no guarantee. I don't know if or how, you know, it's going to happen, but I do know it will happen. I just don't know when. Okay, that's the bottom line. The worst case scenario, middle of the first week of September, I'll get all my streaming capabilities back, and we'll have no problems. Okay. Number three. Well, Phil, what are you going to do to take precautions against this in the future? Well, I just said I cannot accept fan-generated content anymore, so there will be no more fan art on the forums, which I know is unfortunate because I know people love the fact that I use fan art all the time. If there is fan art that's generated, I'm probably going to have to need, like, in writing something generated from the person who submits it, or it'll have to be someone who I trust. There's many people who I trust, who are mods, who are, you know, do all this stuff for me, who support my content, who love the fact that I do this free content for you on a daily basis, who have been submitting stuff, and those people I'll probably trust. I actually had an offer from a graphic designer who said that he would like to do stuff for me for free, and he would even sign a contract or whatever, and I explained to him, thanks for the offer, but really, it doesn't matter what you sign. People could still do false copyright strikes on YouTube anyway, and I have no control over it. So, I don't know. Moving forward, for this hardcore gaming season, this busy gaming season coming up, I'm not going to be using fan art. I'm not going to be using fan-generated content. Pre-streams are going to be just my dashboard of whatever console with the stream will be starting shortly. Please stand by like I used to do on Twitter, or on Twitter, excuse me, on Twitch, and me talking over my dashboard. Those will be pre-streams. Commercial breaks will be right back, superimposed over the game screen. I apologize, that's all I can do. I can't do it anymore. I can't not use this fan art. It's too much of a risk. I cannot risk my business because YouTube's copyright system is a piece of garbage and they don't actually care about anyone who uploads anything to the website. They only care about protecting themselves. Because the bottom line is this. The only reason that system exists on YouTube is so legally no one can take YouTube to court and say, well, YouTube doesn't protect my copyright. They could say, well, sure we do. When you submitted it, we submitted it too, didn't we? But, you didn't give proof that you were submitting a lawsuit against anyone. Therefore, we had to take the claim away. It's the same thing here. They'll just claim, oh, well, we have something in place. I don't think it's anywhere sufficient. They're not doing due diligence. They're not supporting anyone who uploads any content to YouTube. It's an absolute joke. The system needs to be changed, but YouTube doesn't give a fuck about the common uploader. That's the bottom line. They don't, and they never have. They care about their big money makers at the top. They don't care about the common person. They never did. So it's a shame. It really is a shame that that's the situation we're in, that they have a completely automated piece of shit system where people like you and me are subject to this every single day, right? So the bottom line is this. I'm going to end it saying this. Don't panic. Don't worry. Right now, I can't live stream. And I won't be able to live stream at the worst case for a couple of weeks. I'll still be daily playing the games that I want to play. I'll still be uploading all the videos to YouTube. So unfortunately, for those of you who love to catch the live streams, I apologize. We know who to blame. The blame is black and white. Who did this, right? Sociopaths. Sociopaths who want to make me look like some kind of an internet villain, right, who have literally nothing better to do, who have made it their actual positive existence in life to associate with other sociopaths. So you've got an actual network of sociopaths on the internet whose only subject is me. They need to attack me. They need to make everything I do look bad. They've put these little traps in place to try to get me with copyrights at certain times. It's insanity. Yes, it is insanity. And in the past, people have said, Phil, you shouldn't say people are mentally ill. What do you call this? Exactly. What do you call this? Someone who I've never met, who I've never personally spoken to, who I've never done anything to hurt, who I don't even know who the fuck the person is, set booby traps over the course of the year, so now at the end of the year they could say, gotcha, and now you can't stream anymore, and I hope your channel gets shut down, Like, what do you call that? That's not the actions of a rational human. A rational human goes out and does positive things with their life. They don't troll streams, make 7, 8 clone accounts on forums, put booby traps in place for someone they've never fucking met. That's fucked in the head. That's the definition of it. Go get me any fucking psychiatrist or doctor and tell me if they analyze this situation, they won't tell you that the people who are doing this shit are fucked in the head. And you know what? I said this back in June when I was swatted. I said, you put my life, Leanna's life, and those cops' lives in jeopardy today. And I said, anyone who supports people who troll me like this, that led to that, well, shame on you. And then, of course, all the people who troll me came out and said, but we don't want that. We never asked for that. We never asked for the trolling. We never asked for the swatting. We condone trolling. We condone doxing. We condone everything else. We want your channel to shut down. But if the cops show up, that we don't condone. Well, today, this guy is one of the big people in that community. He always has been. And everyone on Twitter is going nuts. Wow, congratulations. You got his streaming shut down. They're vile, sociopathic fucking people. If you see them on Twitter, every time I tweet something positive and they respond back with negative shit, block or mute. It's that simple. These are people you don't want to meet. These are people who are so fucked in their heads, they're not going to have productive, normal lives. Are you kidding me? Someone who's this is their mentality, they can't. They can't. What would they do if I actually went away tomorrow? If I didn't live stream and I finished with YouTube tomorrow? What if I won the lottery and I said, fuck this, I'm going off to the Bahamas and buying an island and, I'm going to live on the beach for the rest of my life? What would they do? Guess what they would do? They'd find someone else because that's all they do. They attack people. They found me. They say Phil's the easy target, right? because I don't have giant financial backing, because I don't have hacker friends who would find out who these people are and attack them in retaliation. I don't. So because they think it's completely one-sided. They could throw rocks at me. I can't throw fucking rocks back. And you know what? I refuse. I told you, I'm one man. I don't have the money, the time, the resources to go up against these people with lawsuits and all kinds of shit. And YouTube has no retaliation for it. YouTube is a piece of shit, an automated fucking website that has no retaliation whatsoever. You know, the one thing I could ever do, right? Let's say my channel did actually get shut down. I would probably start a GoFundMe, and I would get people to hopefully support me to raise enough funds to actually get enough money to sue the fuck out of the people who did it. Because that's all I can do, right? And even then, who knows? Because it's just kid. I won't get anywhere. Even if I win this big lawsuit, it won't matter. Phil wins lawsuit against Troll. Unfortunately, the Troll's a 17-year-old. So he got $4. You know? That's the problem with the internet life right now in the world. It's sickening. It's disgusting what people will do, the lengths people will go. But I want to let you know, I'm not going to stop. I'm still going to play the games that I said I was going to play. There just won't be live streams till the streaming goes back on. At this point, I've protected myself. There's not much else I can do now at this point, and I really don't foresee at this point what else could possibly happen. You know what I mean? Like, they've tried to hit me at every front, and, you know, at this point, Machinima's involved, YouTube's involved. And we're going to move forward as positively as we possibly can. I just want this drama to stop. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of not being... I didn't get to play Metroid tonight, which I wanted to do. I can't live stream tomorrow. You know, I can't live stream for the next couple of weeks unless this gets cleared up more quickly. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And it's out of control. It's just out of control. For what? For people I don't know. I never met any of these people. I don't know anything about them. I've already said publicly I want them out of my lives. I don't want to be involved. I don't want your criticism. I don't want your hate, your troll. None of it. I want none of it. I just want to be left alone and make the fucking videos on the internet that I've done since day one in 2008. And it's insane. It's insanity that someone is literally now saying, I want to end you, whether it's through your business, whether it's by swatting you, whatever it is, right? They want to end you. They want to end me. Well, you tried everything, right? I mean, what else are you going to do? I don't know, but I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to give up. I refuse to give up. I'm going to push forward positively. I am. And we're going to see what happens, okay? So, thanks everyone for being patient. Sorry I can't stream for the next couple of weeks. Fingers crossed that everything works out, right? And we'll go from there. And that's it. That's really all I have to say. All right, everyone. I'll have a new schedule up on Twitter tonight. It's going to be the games that I've wanted to play. Unfortunately, I just won't be streaming them, and we'll go from there. And that's about it. All right. That's the situation. Thanks, everyone. See you later.